So most of y'all know that I do a lot of batch cooking. I can in small quantities, so I run multiple batches of things in my canner at one time. Even though you may only see one video, I may make 4 or 5 videos in one day. So today I have done sausage gravy, and I did some sloppy joe, Philly cheesesteak sloppy joe base, and I did some ham cubes. And I have some leftover sausage, well, some sausage that I reserved, and some ham, and some vegetables. And I am going to be canning that up into what we refer to, a couple of my friends and I refer to as omelet jam. This is just the filler for an omelet. I can it in quarter pints when I happen to have it. It's not pretty, but it's inside an omelet, so it doesn't have to be pretty. And this is what I put in my omelets. If you put different things in your omelets, by all means, that would be what I would recommend that you make. And you can see I started this out as making omelet packets, and I was just going to put it in the freezer, but then I realized that I had a little bit of extra space in the canner, so I figured I might as well go ahead and jar it up and put it in the canner. So in my omelets, I like sausage and ham, bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms. And cheese, but the cheese will go in when I actually make the omelet. So all I'm going to do is warm this up. And I have my jars behind me, they're ready. And I have enough space in the top of my canner to add these jars in. And like I said, I can these in quarter pints when I can them. Usually I just stick them in the freezer, but sometimes I can them. And today I'm canning them. And I can them in quarter pints for meat times. And that is easily enough in a quarter pint for me to have 2 omelets. And if I'm having company over and we're having breakfast, or if I'm having breakfast for dinner, which I do on occasion, and there's multiple people here, I can just open multiple jars if I need to. So again, I'm just warming this up. And I have red, orange, yellow, and green bell peppers, yellow and red onions, sausage and ham, and mushrooms. And that's starting to get warm, so while that finishes, I'm going to grab my jars. Alright, that has heated through. And that's really all I was doing, was just heating it up so that I'm not putting cold food into a hot canner. And because I'm notorious for mess making, I'll go ahead and grab my big funnel. And I don't add any liquid. And this is not the most beautiful thing in my pantry, but it goes inside an omelet where you're not going to see it. And again, this is enough for a couple of omelets for me. So I can open it, have an omelet on Monday, have an omelet again on Wednesday or Thursday, and not have omelet every day of the week. I had more than I thought. So I guess I'll do a pint, half pint or two. And I just pack it down in. It's not tight, but I want the jars pretty full. Let me see if I have any half pints over here warm. Right, and I'll be putting that into an omelet for breakfast tomorrow. So let me grab a paper towel. Let me grab a spoon. I think I can get that in those. I just want to pack them down. I'm dry packing these, so there's no debubbling per se. So I just pack them down. And I actually managed to get it all in there. Then I'm just going to take some vinegar and a paper towel. And I'm going to clean my rims. And cleaning your rims like this serves two purposes. One, it gets anything off the rim that might interfere with your seal, but two, when I'm preparing my jars, I always check the rims for any nicks or bumps or anything that might interfere with the seal. And then this gives you a second pass so that I can find anything that I might have missed the first time or anything that might have happened during processing. So now I'm just going to do rings and lids fingertip tight. Alright, now I'm going to load these into the canner, and I'm going to bring it up to a steady stream of steam, and I'll let it vent for 10 minutes. And once it has vented for 10 minutes, I will put the regulator on and let it come up to pressure, and these will process for meat times, which is 75 minutes. Once that's done, I'll bring you back and show you how they all turned out. Alright, so I brought these up to pressure and I processed them for 75 minutes. And then I let them come down off of pressure. And they've been sitting here for about 15 minutes just because I was on the phone and got tied up. But they're still plenty hot. And I've heard a couple of them ping. So let's pull them out and see what we have. And I know this is not something for everyone, but for me it's very convenient. It doesn't take up space in, there was something popped. It doesn't take up space in my freezer. It's easy to grab it, not have to think about it, don't have to worry about thawing it. And they are still bubbling away. Let me see if I can get one up here where you can see it and get it to focus. I don't think it's going to focus. It is just sausage and ham and peppers and mushrooms and onions ready to go in the middle of an omelet anytime I get ready for one. And again, this will make 2 or 3 omelets for me easily, sometimes 4. And it's good to go on my shelf for 18 months or more. Now, I'll leave them sitting here for a few hours until they cool down completely. They've actually all sealed. So I'll leave them sitting until they cool down completely, and then I will take off the rings, I will wash and label my jars, and I'll put them in my pantry. I really hope that you enjoyed the video today. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel out, and if you have not subscribed yet, I hope that you will and that you'll stick around for a while. If you hit the notification bell, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video based on your settings. Y'all, thank you so much for watching today. Y'all have a great day.